Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of, first gameplay of After Hours. Let's do this! First time playing. Suki, wake up. You're sleeping on the job! I jolt awake with a bright light shining in my hand on my shoulder. I block it out of my arm. And while I block it out with my arm, Vanessa finally turns off her flashlight and lightly scoffs in annoyance. How long was I asleep at this table? Lowering my arm on a small toolbox in front of me, my phone is resting where I had my head laid down. A shape of my face is probably printed on it right now. Good Lord, Suki. What time did you sleep last night? Probably a week ago. Very funny. Get up and get started. I'll keep quiet if you do your job right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, get to it. Vanessa walks off as I stand up and stretch, feeling my joints pop as they raise my arms above my head. So I decide not to waste time anymore. Pick up my toolbox and phone and head to the massive doors leading to the daycare. The daycare's bright lights and color and rainbow colors are practically blinding compared to the rest of the Pizzaplex. Or maybe I just haven't fully woken up yet. Time to get this over with. I open a panel behind the desk, mess of wires. As much as I wish I could, I can't rush through this. I'll have to deal this one generator at a time. Whatever it means I get to sleep sooner, I'll do it. Hold on, give me a second.
It's late. It's late in the evening. All right. We've got one. Boop.
I don't know how to do this. How did she do it?
All right. We've got one. Boop.
Finally, okay. I figured it out. I was stupid. Standing back up as I stretch again, my palms on my back as I let out a tired sigh. As until I hear the faint sound of gears coming from the... Oh my gosh. Gears and other mechanical bits turning, followed by the sound of ball noises. I should... Really? Move this into the corner. There we go. Face cam's been moved. I'm pretty sure it was a daycare attendant. After all, they should be the only one thing in the here. And the small stage leading to the room is directly above the pulpit. Not that I know a lot about them. The staff hasn't said much. Since I'm still new here and I haven't met them yet, nor have I met the other animatronics like the Gumrocks or the DJ. Most of the robots I've gotten acquainted with are the staff robots all over the building. I started to walk to the ball pit, scanning it for any signs as I stand over the edge. That wasn't until... Oh, Jesus! Hello there, new friend. I don't remember seeing you around here. Are you new? Something or someone jumps in front of me and suddenly I'm lifted off the ground. Before I can even answer, I notice his eyes turn light blue and scanning me. I was stunned into silence, staring at the robot in front of me as he steps out of the ball pit, holding me underneath his arms as if I weigh nothing. Ooh, that's so fun! It's not every day you get a new member of staff here. It gets pretty lonely when the kids are at home, you know? I'll definitely have to get used to his energetic nature. Me, I'm also very energetic, so this is gonna be easy. He finally sets you back down, making sure you're able to stand on both feet before letting go. Thanks, yeah, I'm new here. Finishing up my first week, actually. Ooh, how's it been? Good, I hope. And it's been kind of smoothly so far. Start walking back to the guests, but the tall robot decides to follow me. Wow, I'm obsessed with dolls, apparently. By the way, could you tell me your preferred name? My name's Sun, but people like to come up with all sorts of nicknames, like Sunny, Sunray, Sundew, and some of the kids call me Sundrop, like the candy. I call him Sunny, okay? He's adorable. Oh, not gonna lie, I thought your name was Sundrop until now. Which fine, a lot of people do that, and the name kind of stick over time, which is fine with me. My bird name is Suki, by the way. Nice to meet you, Suki. Wow. I can't help but smile a little bit. But duty calls and make my way to the desk. So I make my way to one of the computers at the desk. And I faintly see his face reflected on one of the screens as he watches what I'm doing. What you need the light for? I just need to test all the generators while I'm here to see they're working. Who messed with them last time? As I'm with them all in the jumbled mess. Considering how he's been so far, a short while answer tells me something's up. Yet again, I'm in disguise what could be overanalyzing. No, just look how tired you are, that's all. I'll be back. Gotta get something for you. Why? Just something to help you carry through the night. Judging by how many wires there are, and generators you'll have to deal with, I have a feeling you'll be here for a while. Fair enough. Sun smiles before walking off somewhere. I put the command to power off the generator, power off the daycare. The music that was once playing from the speakers comes to a halt, silence blanketing over the massive daycare as the computer screens are my only light of source. Removing my flashlight from my belt as I turn it on, walk towards the play structures. That's since where the generators located for some reason. It's eerily quiet, as I try to find the first generator. The lack of true ambiance forces my footstep to echo. A glowing red light of the generators enters my sight, so I continue on. Somewhere above me, I hear gears turning. Flash my light towards the ceiling, only see nothing there. Sun? Was that moan? That didn't sound like sun. I drop my flashlight sitting on the ground, stumbling back from being startled. In front of me, there's a robot I've seen on the Moondrop pictures, giggling hysterically. He seems proud of himself. I sigh, pick up my flashlight, get back to what I was doing. Well, if I wasn't awake before, I definitely am now. He stops laughing after I say that. He makes a noise that sounds like he's clearing his throat and starts to follow me. Sorry for the scare. I couldn't help myself. Sure. I take the first path to the play structures, hoping I can find the first generator sooner than later. You're going the wrong way. Am I? I turn around to see his arm crossed leaning against the structure. Yeah, I could lead the way to the first generator, if that'd make you feel better. I think about it for a second. If this guy's anything like Sun, he could actually be help. Fine. I crawl backwards out of the structure and he starts leading me to a different path. He clearly knows his way around since we started finding the generators rather easy. I mean, as I turn it on, his red eyes glowing as he watches me do my job. Me. I'm obsessed with this man, okay? This is a problem. Maybe it's just me, or do you think those red eyes are kind of intimidating for a day? Yeah, I've been told that before. It's a bug. They made me look like this. The red eyes stuck. But they're not hurting anyone. Fair enough. Those red eyes do look kind of cool with the blue and white. Why, thank you. I roll my eyes with a faint smile on my face. Now come to think about it, I never you told my name, do I? I already know, it's Suki. Oh, did Sun tell you? In a way, we're technically the same. Me. What does that mean? We're the same body. I mean, Sunny can still hear everything and see and hear everything going on as we speak. So, you're sending the prank to you? Nah, he's still lecturing me for it. Gotta love him. Serves you right. I was just messing with you. If you want, I won't do it again. For now. Don't! Don't you dare! See? This is why I'm obsessed. This man is hot. Moon laughs a bit, leaning against the wall of the structure. I do think you should continue that job of yours. Right, on it. Focusing back on the generator as I flip on the switch and watch the light turn from red to green. Well, looks like that works. I flip it on. I flip it again to make sure. I flip it on, making my way back out of the structure, and hear Moon following close behind. I stand up straight. I suck at braiding. I sigh, dropping my arms to my side as I go turn on the lights by the desk. I hear the lights turn on. The music in the daycare started playing again. I turn around and flinch because Sun was already right there. Hi again. Hey, so you just need to switch out whenever you need to? No, but it depends on whether the lights are on or not. I'm in charge when the lights are on, and Mooney's in charge when the lights are off. I still don't get why he decided to scare you, though. Weirdly enough, the sight irritated him, crossing his arm. Weirdly, I can't speak, okay? Hey, don't worry about it, I'm over it. Sun pouts, turning his head away from you. I smile at the sight. Why do you keep the generators in there anyway? Don't you think it would be kind of dangerous to keep the kids would be? Oh, well, that's just a temporary thing. They've been kind of out of commission, so they can't hurt anyone anyway. And when are these things actually getting moved? Sun looks like he's about to respond. Has gone silent. I can literally hear the gears turning in his head. Just what? He just shrugs. Well, that's not reassuring. I turn back to the guest so I can keep track of my progress. On short checklist, keep how the generator is working. I start looking for a pen, and Sun sticks out his hand in front of me, holding a key. Aww, that's adorable. Look how cute he is. This man is adorable. Oh my god. He's adorable, but he's hot at the same time. Here you go. I smile at the gesture, taking the pen so I can continue my progress. Thank you. Alright, here we go again. Time to do that all again, I guess. As I go to turn off the light again, I hear music blasting from somewhere else, which is weird since usually the radio is off when the Pizzaplex is closed for the night. Any idea where that music is? That's the DJ. He makes his own music, so it's not ordinary to hear it during the time of night when everyone's home. I'd love to be friends with him, but I'm too busy to leave this place most of the time. Really? Yep. When was the last time you left this place? Okay, technically I've never left. But every hour when the power gets restored, Moon goes on patrol around the Pizzaplex to make sure there's no intruders. He says hi to the DJ for good company. I rub my eyes, feeling the lack of sleep catching up to me again. The stress of his new job is taking a toll on my sleep schedule, I think. I can't speak. Mostly robbers and punks that don't know better. Usually Moon's able to catch him before they get too far. I let out a yawn as I go back to the computer. That's cool. Switching the lights off again, the daycare once again descends into mostly silence. I hear gears whirling behind me as Moon hums slightly. Still tired, Suki? I thought so. I hear Moon step away for a minute, yawning again as I turned on my flashlight. I take my flashlight off of my belt. I'm blind, okay? Take the flashlight off of my belt as I start to approach the play structure, stopping once again when I'm a few feet away from the desk. I wait for Moon to come back since I have a feeling I'll get lost if he doesn't help me find the other generators. Hearing the sounds whirl above me, gears whirring above me, I turn on my flashlight. He's easier to find because he's not wanting to startle me again. He lowers himself to the floor with a long cable from his back to the ceiling. Is that how he flies around the place? Here you are. Here, take this. He holds up an already opened soda can for me to take a grape-flavored Fizzy Faz, to be specific. Roxy, Fizzy Faz. These two are obsessed with Roxy, especially Sun. Thanks. No problem. Sunny meant to give it to you earlier, but I had something different in mind. He has a smug grin on his face. Yeah, you decided to scare me half to death. Come on, live a little. I roll my eyes to take a big sip of the carbonated heart attack in the can. Checking the watch with my other hand means it's already 1 a.m. in the morning. For the hour I've spent, surprisingly got little done. Great. Finally, generators. What? You sound exhausted. I am exhausted. So you take a break then. You know what? Sure. Just as long as Vanessa doesn't see me, I guess. Moon's smile grows slightly bigger at my statement and seemed more of a genuine smile than the gremlin look he had earlier. This man is a gremlin? I doubt that'll happen. The Pizzaplex is a big place, so their chances of us running into her are small. I know, but still, trust me, it won't happen. Besides, you need to take it easy. You look like you'll pass out if you stand there for too long. I know. If I didn't have this, I'd love to if I didn't have this job to do. It's still attached to his back. I'm tired. I'm just like the original person. The cable is still attached to his back. Moon hovers so slightly above the ground before approaching me. Not right now, you don't. Without another word, Moon wraps his arms around his torso before lifting you up at least 40 feet. Damn, my fear of heights just like, whoa. Holy! Panicked, I clinged onto him and stare at the ground beneath us. Moon doesn't seem to react. Simply, I can't speak English. Simply navigating through the air is carrying me with him. Don't worry, I won't drop you. You better not. Moon clearly knows the place like the back of her hand because it only takes a few minutes for us to reach the auditorium. With giant holograms of the glam rocks still active despite the Pixelplex being closed for the night. We pass over a few security guards who pay no mind to us. Occasionally one will look up at us and continue to look at the same blank expression as everyone else. Occasionally, I started getting used to this height and Moon says nothing. Scanning the area for intruders, Moon lands on a railing on the 3rd floor, likely to change directions to head somewhere else. That is until I hear an alarm blaring from... That is until an alarm starts blaring from one of his speakers and he suddenly turns to a different direction. Off the railing, Moon sets me down before hovering the ground again. To hear one of the staff bots has intruded me in an intruder. Before I get up, Moon leaves, pushing off the railing to give him a boost as he flies. Staff bot confused. I guess it was his way of... By the way, it stops, tilts ahead, it sees me. It stars the... Oh my gosh! It's hard to tell what these guys are thinking, especially when they can't emote. You saw nothing. Tell because it has no mouth. I get roasted, bitch. I'm not gonna read everything because my voice hurts. Maybe they've gone where Moon is. I don't even know where he went anyways. The lack of ambience becomes almost unbearable. Stumbling back around a stab hostile disoriented to what is happening. Instead of a stat bot, Betty! I played security breach. I know who this is. I see what a vaguely grayed humanoid substitute with 2 bright eyes fixated on me. Up on the stairs, hopefully to find a staff bot. My vision hasn't been fixed yet. In fact, it's gotten worse. I miss a step and tumble down a short flight of stairs. I force myself to get back up using the railing, but something grabs the back of my shirt. I didn't let go of the railing. As I looked behind me, it seemed more clearly a gray rabbit costume with big red eyes and a gaping grin. What are you? Can't even hear my own voice. The ringing drowns it out completely. It is, however, successfully drags me away from the railing and back up the stairs. I try to grab on something. Reduced to a rag doll. It gets harder and harder for me to escape and being dragged back to L chips. The ringing is powering. We're near the kitchen with a small restaurant blocked with a metal door. I'm running out of time. I tried kicking the captor, but they seem unfazed. By just using one arm to drag me while the other uses a large kitchen knife. Oh no. They're going to kill me. I'm barely able to cling on the corner of the counter, trying to buy whatever time I can. Tried calling for help. Anyone to help me. Unsure if anyone can hear me. Sure, if I can barely hold on as my grip on the counter starts to slip. Both hands and back as it hurt pulling hard. While my hands slip off the counter, I know I have it much longer. I'm going to die. Call for Moon. Practically crawling on the floor. Mooney! Yay! A different pair of red eyes looks back at me and lunges at me before two animatronics pulling me away from that. Finally, you finally see? Finally starts to slow down as we pass over the daycare wall. The once eerie silence hanging over us makes a smooth landing onto the ground and go unhooking and retreating to the ceiling. As he places you on the ground, he doesn't let go though. It's almost feel like his arms are shaking, or maybe it was me. Couldn't see his face. He was slouched in the weight. My head was almost resting on his shoulder as he was staring at the floor. His arms finally loosen as if he let out a relieved sigh before letting me go. Can't find the words to what just happened. Whenever I open my mouth, my mind completely blanks. Instead, I drop to the floor. My fight or flight senses kicked in and my hands shake uncontrollably. My Moon's expression darkened slightly. Did he want to say something? His faceplate turns slightly as he walks over to get something a few yards away. My flashlight. Slowly picks it up and returns it to me. I'm pretty sure I can hear his fan dripping up as it looks like he's deep in thought. He sits down in front of me, resting his faceplate on the palm of his hand. Did she hurt you at all? I fidget with my flashlight. Battery's dead. Sorry for not being there sooner. Fine. You could have died. Well, I didn't. You still should have quickly enough so that didn't happen. Barely. You care so much anyways. Barely got any. Well, you barely know me. It's my job. I don't just look after the kids in the daycare. Everyone that steps into this building is my responsibility. That includes you too, Suki. Boone suddenly gets back up and walks by the massive doors. Where are you going? Locking the place off. Whoever attacked you is still in the building. Can't leave you alone in here. To go deal it with myself, so bringing it with me is way too risky. I watch Moon you move various objects. I watch as Moon moves various objects in front of the door, like desk chairs and small play structures. Basically anything heavy enough to barricade the door. Can't you block it? I already did, but I'm not taking any chances. Eventually, I'm able to stand up and go over the charging dock to charge my flashlight. Suki? I'm guessing you get out of here sooner than later, right? Not in a rush to really leave by myself, really. I live alone, so... Oh. Still, you can't stay here forever. Well, whenever you'd like to keep going generators, just say the word, right? I move my flashlight from the charging dock, and surely enough, it works. Wonder how Sun's taking in all of this. Moon did say that they can both see and hear everything that is happening, even if they're not the one piloting the robot. I catch a glimpse of the time as my lights turn on, 2 a.m. The daycare slowly lit up and the music comes back to normal. Even the cheery music mood stays heavy as ever. However, I'm not giving any time to, as I spun back around, a worried Sun frantically checking me for any injuries. My gosh, are you okay, Suki? You poor thing. You must have been so scared. I gotta love Sun, okay? This man warms my heart because he's an actual son and I love him. Sorry we weren't there sooner. If only. Hey, don't worry, I'm okay. Sun, don't worry, I'm okay. Sun looks guilty as he checks my arm and torso to see if I'm hurt. Yeah? Yeah? Yes? Alright. Sun looks guilty as he continues to check. At least he isn't pulling me around like a ragdoll. I have to worry. Keeping everyone safe here is my job. If I can't protect one person, then Sun is visibly distraught. His face practically drooping. Seems I didn't help much. With a bit of a reach considering how tall he is compared to me, even when kneeling. I managed to wrap my arms around Sun's torso, hoping to calm him. Sun doesn't say anything, instead holding me back, but his internal fans get much louder. He has one arm around my torso, holding me softly on the back of my head. It's a gentle hug. It feels safe. We say nothing for a few minutes, trying to calm him down. But honestly, this hug is a huge comfort for me. No wonder they're trusted with kids. Even as an adult, I feel an odd sense of security with them. Considering what just happened, it feels nice. Question? What was Marina alerted to anyway? Oh. A little boy snuck inside to see Freddy again. Again? Yeah, this isn't the first time the rule breaker snuck in here. Something told me that the security isn't as strict as you may think. Kid managed to sneak in here more than once. Just want to see Freddy. I really don't see what the problem is for it. It's not like the kid's hurting anyone. I doubt Freddy would get in trouble. This seems almost playfully bitter. What did the kid do? Maybe I should ask him. Though I have to keep it along with the generators. Where were you going? Sun managed to carry me with one arm, using various objects in front of the door. Make sure no one gets in here. Can you put me down then? Nope, none of that! There's no way I'm letting you go on your own. Where did that person find you here and we're not around? Sun, we're in the safe room. Even if that person got in, I'm sure you'd notice. You heard, Moon. We're not taking any chances. You suddenly jerk. 1 second, Dad. I'm on my way. Call Vanessa first. Think she even knows since the staff bots didn't react at all. Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, but we're making it quick. Sure thing. Sun suddenly changes directions in the air and we start heading back towards the desk. Oh shit. Ow. Some before gravity takes me. We're both tangled in the cable though. Once again, we're stunned into silence. Oh going a mile a minute. From adrenaline, sun's internal fans are on full blast. And keep cleaning the sun for dear life as we slowly lowered into the bullpup. Clinging my chest with one hand over my racing heart. I'm able to get out of the tangled mess pretty easily. Sun is clearly having a much harder time just trashing in the tangled cable. Sun, chill out. Let me get you out of that. No, I'm fine. Just takes view. I'm fine. Standing there in silence for a minute as I'm able to get out. Sun finally stops, his face drooping in defeat. Sun, you gotta let people help you. Do you want help now? Fine. Alright then, hold still. Getting out of the cables wasn't really hard. Once I went down, I was able to unhook the cable from his sack and let it retreat to the ceiling. I gave Sam a minute before I decided to speak again. You want to get out of the pulpit now? Yeah. I can't tell if he's upset or embarrassed.
He's probably embarrassed.
He's probably both. Because rabbit thing. That's why it's kind of why I usually don't use the cable. Yeah, he's had a lot more practice because of patrols. Plus big after whenever the kids are sleeping. I'm not doubting. Hey, I'm not doubting that at all. You just need more time practice. You tried your best. You can't be really mad. Sun smiles sheepishly and is very spinning of it. Whoever designed this is beautiful, by the way. Well, I'm happy you think so. That smile, I know that smile so well. That means he's like, no. He's nervous. What did Vanessa say to him? Sun glances over me before Vanessa starts talking again. He sits his pension bag on the phone. Did that happen, the stepbutts would have let me know, but if they didn't, that would be impossible. It's just one bot, there are many. You think the person is dangerous? Son, that's not possible. They're supposed to be go off. They go up. Oh my gosh! Can't speak English! Son, that's not possible. They're supposed to go off that they see someone that shouldn't be there. Look, I don't want to completely rule you out. I had to check on that kid again. Son can respond. Vanessa hang up. His arms drop in the feet. I don't think so. I told her I got a tag. That should be proof enough. Yeah, but she's saying there's no way she could have gotten spotted by the staff bots. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Completely unresponsive. Not but Vanessa would believe it, it seems. I tried telling her it was real since you were there, and there used to be a rabbit here. Yeah. I don't know much about him other than name was Bonnie and he was one of the glam rocks. Yeah, the others really don't like to talk about it, so ask Vanessa later, maybe. Remember what I'm supposed to be later. Put my phone back in my pocket. I shut the lights off for the third time. I'm halfway there. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's like, I don't know, 12 p.m. I decide not wasting any more time. Turn on the flashlights. And check the station on the wall. Yawning as I step back from the pier, hoping I'd have to hurry up with this one. And then my adrenaline started to wear off. I don't know if I can. I just like can't think about it. They wouldn't give me a no way to look. I feel like tired again. It makes the adrenaline and the sugar wearing off. He was hallucinating out the racket after all. Listen to music, give me a deadpan stare. I clear my throat, reading the room and taking my flashlight out. And stay there, I'll be right back. With the leaves cable following him, and the barrier and maneuvers over the barriers of the daycare and disappears, shrugging as I lower my flashlight and stay lit. Not like I'm gonna eyes. Decided to sit on the floor, legs crossed, and my chin resting on the palm. Since I have nothing better to do, I look at my surroundings. 7 towers of foam, stacked foam cans, sparkling floor, the large cutouts of the glam rocks that decorate the place. For a place full of kids in the day, man, it's well organized. Probably because of sun. He did say that he never left this place. There's a big reason this place looks nice. Kind of feel bad though. Cinnamon spend their entire lives in this daycare. I know they have each other, but imagine spending all the time in such a small area. What? Covering one of my ears as I pick back up. Oh, Benny's back! Oh no. Brings me an open can of fizzy legs. All over reluctantly, I take it. For now. Oh, too sweeter than normal. Did something happen while I was away? Your heart's racing. Moon's eyes widened slightly. It was the same thing I heard when the rabbit lady attacked me. She was trying to get in, I don't know, she was just there. And right before you showed up, she vanished. I can hear Moon's internal fans even louder. My eyeballs hurt. Hopefully that means she can't get in here. Yeah, that would be nice. The fact that she owns you're in here isn't good though. I don't say. Taking another long drink of the soda, I take my other hand, flashlight towards the structures. Oh. Shall we now? Moon tilts his head at me. Can you give a minute? One. I don't think working on this level stress is a good thing. I'll be fine. I managed to do 12 hours this. Okay, we can check for this one generator, and you're taking a break. I love you. You're hot. Leave me alone. Oh, sure. Druidly given for now. Moon nods his head at the structures, motivation me following him as he leads me to the next generator. He sets the soda on the ground and walk by the structures and follow Moon in. He drops next to the generator, looking at me before it go on. Putting my flashlight down so I can test the generator. Then lights turn green and roaring come to life. Good, no problems. Something wrong? What? You're just staring at it. Oh. It switches the generator back off and picking up my flashlights before walking out of the structure. Picking up my soda. You sure you're alright? Yeah? Why? Moon points at my hand holding the flashlight. I didn't realize, but I'm gripping it way tighter than normal. Way tighter than I thought. Leaves my mind and start walking back to the desk. See? Why I told you to take a break? I rolled my eyes. Yeah. Anyway. Moon stands in silence as I turn on the lights. Flashlight turns off and Sun sits on the desk kicking his leg back and forth. So, break time? Sigh. Can I have to finish? Hey, you say you take a break after this one. Sorry, but I can't keep dragging this out. Come on, Suki, please. A lot. How many are there? 6. Yeah, Dad? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, of course. Okay, this one's a jumbled mess. That wrong hell. Practically vibrating. You sure that soda was? You sure that was a soda, not an energy Moon gave me? Son, what did you do? Okay, maybe I put some sun drops into the drink. I thought it would help. Seriously, I'm sorry. Let's go. My wrist practically sitting on the ground like a puppy. Son, really? I know I messed up. I sigh. You really think so? Sin stares at me for a second before nodding. It'd shake normally. I said it'd stop resisting. Alright, fine. Sun drops in and say a moment thing before. 1 second. Lord God, no. Son, no. I'll be careful this time. Son, I swear. I love you. Keep us off the ground much more slowly this time. Okay, he isn't messing around this time. But he's not rushing. This ride isn't nearly as reckless. We were only in the air for a few moments before Sun steps in the balcony that leads to his room. Okay, why are we here? Just a precaution, that's all. Sure. Bombastic side-eye. Son, why are there staff bots destroyed in your room? why you give me these two options. I'm picking this one. So busy we never really considered it. Huh? Well, sun goes up and plops down a single beanbag chair from the corner. Okay. See if anything particular catches my eye. See rectals. Remove the bug we mentioned. And then back towards your face and listening. If you want, I can tell you some things. It'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Like how Moon got the red eyes and why the generators are in the plate structures. I know before dragging the cushions closer to Moon, where Moon is, and sit down. Where do I start? Well, I'd rather say Sun is the one that has to deal with it. The lights are here at all. The lights in here were kept on at all times, meaning Sun is always active. As for me, I wasn't fully controlled myself. So bug mainly affected you, technically. However, I wouldn't be lying if Sun. Oh my gosh! However, I wouldn't be lying if I said Sun wasn't infected at all. Generators deal with me, Sun. Yes, I. don't care if you're falling apart. This is Wormy. This is my child. Son would go weeks without seeing Betty Betty. We'll still have nothing to do with me. He sighs, spreading his arms across the floor as he stares at the ceiling. I should have fought against the bug harder than I did. Well, that certainly clears up something, but it still doesn't answer everything. I still have no idea what the bug did to Moon. What can I tell? It sounds pretty bad. Or how the bug came in there in the first place. Still a mystery to me. Maybe now isn't the time to tell her. No, it wasn't, but then stop being hard on yourself. Do you see this? This is hot. Only the rest of the staff are this nice. How are you feeling though? What? All the extra sugar wearing off. Completely forgot about why we were up here in the first place. I stopped shaking. That's definitely different. Can't talk as much because my voice hurts, but that's okay. Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Wasting no time, then picks me up and brings me back down to the desk. My mind wanders back to the poster. It's the kid. So what do you think, huh? Of course. Nothing I'm unfamiliar with. Yep, all-nighters are familiar. Very familiar. I like Wormy. Wormy's my friend. Thanks. Not a problem. I love these. Sorry I went away for a long time. Gotta do chores. I'm still a kid. I'm not trying to get scrapped anytime soon. Yeah, good plan. Which one? I'm actually enjoying this. This is fun. Compliment, right? I'm allowed to do this? No one told me. I was just given the game. Yes. Ah. What do I do?